Farms need to withstand extreme weather events such as major storms, flooding and drought. What we need are farms that are resilient to these events, meaning that they bounce back quicker after an extreme event and that there is little or no loss to farm productivity. There are ways to help improve farms to withstand these events, and these include regenerative methods of farming such as rotational grazing, multi-species pastures, improving water retention through landscape rehydration, improving biodiversity and improving soil health. This property at Missoboti in the Nambucca Valley is already on the pathway to being a resilient farm. The landholder uses rotational grazing and multi-species crops to increase pasture productivity. Well-managed grazing makes all the difference to cattle enterprises, and this regenerative style of farming helps to improve plant diversity, providing cattle with a more diverse diet, improving soil health, and reduces runoff of nutrients and topsoil. The loss of nutrients and topsoil from farms negatively impacts not only the farm, but also the nearby river systems. So current management of this farm means that the property is already ahead of many others in terms of resilience to extreme weather events. However, the recent floods of 2021 and 2022 resulted in the loss of a significant amount of river flat paddocks through severe erosion. And if left as it was, this would continue to erode away, resulting in continued loss of grazing land and negatively impacting water quality of the Nambucca River. To help manage the erosion, a landholder applied for and was successful in receiving funding through a Habitat Action Grant from the Department of Primary Industries and Regional Development Fisheries team. Additional funding from the Local Land Services River Rehabilitation Project allowed the whole section of bank to be restored. The outcomes of this riverbank restoration project will reduce the risk of significant erosion, improve water quality and improve fish habitat, already shown by the presence of catfish, schools of mullet, small native fish and a number of turtles swimming around. The riparian plantings will not only help protect the riverbank from erosion, but when they grow they'll provide shade for the cattle, increase habitat for wildlife and improve biodiversity of the farm. This all contributes towards building the resilience of this farm to extreme weather events and complements the regenerative practices already used.
So this farm I run as a beef cattle place. There's only 50 head of cattle, it's a 60-acre place, and it's run as a regen farm, so incorporates all the principles of that as far as rotational grazing, all that type of thing. And the riverbank obviously is so important to me, and good water and stuff, so this is all fenced off, all the cows don't have access to this. They will occasionally in the future, maybe once every 6 months, just crash graze the bank as far as just keeping some of the overgrowth down, but otherwise they'll be locked out.
The benefits of fencing off the river are shown by this cattle farm at Yarranbella in the Nambucca Valley. This farm has a fully vegetated riverbank after a land care project helped to fence off the river and undertook some riparian plantings and weed control. This has been in place now for 8 years, and as a result of the dense riparian zone, this farm did not experience any erosion during the major floods of 2021 and 2022. The farm also uses rotational grazing to ensure the paddocks are not overgrazed and that there is no bare soil, a key to preventing the loss of topsoil and nutrients. These two properties showcase what it means to be a resilient farm in the Nambucca Valley. The focus is on a healthy riparian zone to improve biodiversity and to slow down the water, reducing the risk of severe erosion, and rotational grazing to ensure ground cover is at a maximum to prevent loss of topsoil and nutrients. As a result, healthier, more resilient farms mean less risk to productivity amid a changing climate where severe weather events are becoming more frequent.